I know I contradicted myself. Look, I don't need that now. My 90s heads will get that reference. There's a little clue. Um, really good week. Um, Stayed disciplined. I stuck to my 2 cheat meals last week. I was gonna have one, and I made it through Saturday night, and I recorded a video, and I did stick to it. I had just a protein shake for dinner on Saturday. I don't look to starve myself. I just really didn't have an appetite. Um, I had a protein shake and I was fine with that, but then I did have hot dogs watching the game on Sunday. So still have my 2 cheat meals. My goal is not to have less than that. My goal is to stick to that and to eat clean during the week. No midweek hot dogs this time. Very clean week. 2 24-hour fasts. I'm currently fasted right now. Kept it up with my cardio. Really worked through some extreme fatigue. The only workout I missed this week, unfortunately, was legs. Honestly, my legs were dead. I ran Monday. I did my 4 miles Monday. Then I ran again on Tuesday. Then I did elliptical Wednesday, and I ran yesterday. And my plan was to do legs yesterday, and my legs were just shot. They're honestly on fire right now. So I'm gonna take my rest day. But I did chest and back. I did arms. Um, I lifted more than twice this week though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm missing something. But oh, I did chest twice, is what it is. So I got 3 workouts, and I did chest on Saturday, and I did it on Wednesday, and I did arms as well on Wednesday. I did chest Saturday, the video I recorded. Then I did it again Tuesday, and I did arms Wednesday. So the one workout I missed was legs. But really good week. Let's see where I'm at in terms of my results. Now, hopefully, my scale picked up my weight this morning. I saw it flashing, which usually means it's uploading, but I know last week it did not. Okay. Oh man, weight loss is slowing down. That's only about a pound. That's a tough one. Last Friday, that's 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was 296.5. Oh boy, that's very disappointing. Yeah, that's where I am. My weight always drops a lot on the days when I'm fasted, but that's not the result I was hoping for. So that's a very disappointing number for me, just considering 2 24-hour fasts. Ate very clean this week. The one thing that comes to mind immediately is I did not cook last weekend. There is a place by my job where it's called Roots Natural Kitchen, and they have this bowl where it's just rice, vegetables, chicken. Um, I found it so I've been logging my food, and I found it on MyFitnessPal, and it says it's 1,000 calories for lunch. And so I didn't cook, so I had it for lunch on Tuesday and Wednesday, and it's a big healthy serving, but it's kale. I'm eating this meal called the Balboa, and if you look it up in my FitnessPal, it shows us 1,000 calories. It's all natural ingredients. It's rice, it's kale, it's broccoli, it's chicken. It's a big serving, but my only thought is maybe the calorie count on that is wrong, and maybe the macros are not good. They do put Caesar sauce in it. They put Caesar dressing and a lime. It's half Caesar dressing and half some kind of lime dressing, and then a red hot sauce. Because I haven't had anything. I had my 2 cheat meals last week, and I don't even remember what I had Friday. I had hot dogs Friday again, and then yeah, Friday and Sunday, I didn't get anything from the outside. Yeah, so that's what I had. But I had it Tuesday and Wednesday, and it's a big serving. Outside of that, I didn't. This is surprising, just considering how difficult. It's like I kind of thought the weight loss would start to get like this when I got into the like 280s, 270s. It's um usually that vacation weight comes off very quickly, so that's really disappointing. I'm still above what I was by like 7, 8 pounds. I've only lost half of the weight I put on in vacation. Um, that usually comes right off, but I'm not discouraged, but I've got to make tweaks. I did resubscribe to meal delivery service. I subscribed to Factor, so I've got my meals to take with me. So it came on Wednesday, so I took my lunch on Wednesday, but you know, the amount of running, the amount of lifting I'm doing 2 24-hour fasts. I've really got to look at what I'm putting in my body. It's diet, and um, I don't know, maybe the things that were working 4 and 5 years ago are just not going to work this time. I used to be able to comfortably eat 2 cheat meals and lose consistently, and that's vacation weight would always come right off, no problem. Um, and I'd consistently be able to lose 1 to 3 pounds if I stuck to 2 cheat meals, 2 24-hour fasts, and had a clean week. Um, so I don't know. I'm older, and this is not like I'm going from 14, 15 to like 18, 19. I was 43, 44 when I started my channel, and I'm 49 now, about to turn 50. I know my metabolism slows down, so it could be that, because that's all I had. I didn't have a burger. I didn't have anything. I had hot dogs on Friday, um, and on Sunday, and those are the only 2 cheat meals I had. And maybe it's that Roots Natural Kitchen. I'm always honest. The only person I expect to watch this is myself. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to myself. I had 2 protein bars on Wednesday, and those I said I'd stop eating because they're so full of sugar. These Metrex bars, but that's not gonna torpedo a whole week. And I had that for and I only had 2 snacks. That's all I had. That's why I kind of tried to balance it out. I had the Balboa for lunch, and then about 3 o'clock, I had those 2 protein bars, and then I lifted, and then all I had was a protein shake. And then I had a Factor meal, which is like 600 calories. I don't like speaking in terms of calories. It was just a chicken breast. It was a garlic chicken breast with green beans. And that's what I had for dinner. And 1 Poppi soda, which is like 25 calories, and it's like 5 grams of sugar. So I can't say Wednesday torpedoed me, but and yesterday I did my 24 hours. I just had 2 Factor meals. One of them, they're about 500-600 calories, and I try to take in about 3,000 a day. One was just a chicken, the same thing I had Wednesday night, chicken breast and green beans, and then the other one was this beef kind of stir fry. I shouldn't say stir fry, like beef barbacoa or whatever it is. It's just like shredded beef, and it has a little thing of corn with it. And the two of those was like 1,200 calories, and that's all I ate yesterday. I had that at 12, and here I am fasted still to this day. I don't know. I've gotta reevaluate what I'm doing. I've been tracking everything I'm eating, and I mean, I don't know. And I've really been pushing to get the processed stuff out. I've really been pushing that out. That's why even when I went to lunch, I was going to the Roots Natural Kitchen place. It's all clean ingredients. It's no processed stuff. But I don't know. Maybe it's that because I didn't have anything else. And to say I had hot dogs on Sunday, and that's the only thing I had. I had steak for dinner. I had hot dogs for lunch about 1 o'clock, and then I was clean that day. I had steak and rice for dinner that day. I don't know. I just gotta keep pushing. But this is it's frustrating, but I'm gonna still stay on my routine. So I'll keep at it, but this is definitely a disappointing result.